Are you snowed in the barn? Meow. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Hello and welcome to another video. We have a tremendous amount of big, heavy, wet snow that I need to move. It is super warm today. It's about 35 degrees and we're having some pretty heavy, wet snow that's coming down. And when it gets real warm like this here and it is snowing, everything gets kind of slushy, and then there's ice underneath the snow too, so it makes it really slick. So I'm gonna fire up the tractor. Okay, this is getting to be ridiculous. I'm gonna show you what's happening. See that? Keeps plugging up with snow. And under here, here's what I have to do. Okay, so the hole is clear now. So hopefully I can get it to go. All right, so now it's a few hours later and snow blowing didn't go so well today for me. And let me tell you why. The snow is so flippin' heavy right now. It's like perfect snowman weather, like ideal snowman weather. My kids are with Grandma and Grandpa today, otherwise they would have been having a ball in it. But so basically what was happening is the snow was packing inside the blower as I was trying to blow it. So about every 4 feet I'd have to stop and do that. Well, let me tell you something else. So then I started backblading, and that was, at least I was able to make a pass in our driveway so we could get vehicles in. But between the smell of the diesel fuel and then just the moving back and forth as much as I was to work on that darn blower, I got so car sick and had to make a beeline for the house and just lay down. And it's just something that I've dealt with since I was a kid. And my daughter's got it too, and my dad's got it, and it's just something that we have, and it is completely, completely takes you out. So my only option is to go lay down somewhere. Otherwise, I am violently ill. So that's what I did. So now here it is, hours later. Our driveway is still a total wreck, and I'm feeding horses, and I'm praying that our side-by-side doesn't get stuck, because that just kind of would be my luck, I think. So that's what I'm doing. So comment below and let me know if you deal with motion sickness and what you do to help it. I've got a lot of different things that I use and try and whatever, but I'd love to know if you've got any little tips or tricks that you do that works. Ginger really helps me. I basically live off Dramamine when I travel anywhere, and flying is not pretty. So I don't travel very far very often, and when I do, there's a lot involved with getting me there. If I was ever abducted by aliens, they would definitely return me, because they'd be like, we got a defective one. We don't want this one, bring her back. I put out 10 bales of hay a day. So we go through, and that's how many bales I put in the pastures. And then I also go through, a few bales a week in my stalls and in the arena where the horses get tied up during lessons. So we go through a fair amount of hay. Our hay bales are between 65 and 70 pounds. And we have it trucked in by semi from 3 hours away. Now I've got a video coming from summer of how our hay process works. So I'm going to try to get that to you soon. Somebody asked me in one of my videos why I don't use round bales, and it's very simple actually, and it's because we don't have a big enough tractor to facilitate moving around round bales. My gosh. And these bales are so tight, you can't find the strings on them. But, so I would love to do round bales. We had some over the summer that we got locally, and we were able to get them delivered, you know, a handful at a time. But we have our hay trucked in, like I said, from 3 hours away, so we're able to put a lot of bales in a semi, where if we were doing round bales, we'd have to go with a flatbed, and it's just so hard to find anybody to deliver them around here. So, because our supplier doesn't deliver, we have to pay a company to go and pick it up. But if we get a bigger tractor, round bales are my high priority, because that would make life so much easier if there's just hay always in the pasture. So I got the tractor running again, and I'm gonna put this hay out, finish feeding horses, and I'm going to attempt to make a couple more passes through the driveway. So when my husband comes home, he can get in the driveway. That'd be good. But it is not supposed to be 35 degrees and snowing in Michigan in January. It's just wrong. Something a lot of people have been asking me about is what I wear for winter gear. So I went ahead and I put links in the description below my videos that shows the type of gear that I wear. So my gloves, these are my absolute favorite gloves. They're by SSG. Love them, and they are super warm. They hold up pretty well. I go through 1 to 2 pair a year. If one pair lasts most of the winter, I'm pretty happy with that. But these have been really great warm gloves. I absolutely love them. So there's a link listed below to these gloves. And then there's Stella. She absolutely loves the snow. If Stella could be outside all the time, I think she would. She really, really loves the snow. And if anything, I feel kind of bad for her when we go in the house at night, because she's so hot and panting. It could be 20 below and she's flailing around in a snowbank, getting herself all covered in snow. She loves it. Hey, Stella Roo. Stella Roo, you like the snow. Throw it up. Good girl. Okay. Well, not. She kicked me right out of my seat. There's hay out here, but they all have to just go meander. Bear's over there. Oh, there they all go. Hi, Ona. It's going pretty, girl. Ona is a sweetheart. She's so sweet. Her and I are going to be good buds. I got a lot of work to do with this horse. Lots and lots and lots and lots of work. Eventually I'll tell you all about her story, but it's pretty lengthy. Pretty lengthy. Oh my. Sally just rolled right in front of the barn. That's why her head's covered in snow. See how she backs up with her ears pinned, and now she'll come right back to the gate. And then she'll back up again with her ears pinned. This is her thing. This is what she used to do all the time. When she was in a stall, she would just kind of act like she was going to charge the gate. So, do you think, here's a question. Do you think I'm going to let her in when she's acting like this? What do you think, Sally? Do you think I'm going to let you in when you're acting like that? She's like, here, I'm going to roll right in front of the door. This mule rolls, Stella out, Stella out. This mule rolls all the time. She loves to roll. I don't know why she figures she has to roll right here. Like, why not, you know, why between the building and the side-by-side? Why not go out in the pasture and roll? Who knows? Settle down, Sally. She's like, I want my grain. But too bad, she has to settle down. I will not let her in when she's acting like this. When she's standing out there quietly and I call her up for her grain, then she can have it. Not a chance will I feed a horse when they're acting like this. She's not horse. She's half horse. And if she doesn't get the drift, I'll kind of chase her off. Like if she was starting to push on that fence, like see right there how she kind of pushed on it? So like Pawing, absolutely not okay at the barn. No. That's all I need is for her to get her leg tangled up in the extension cord. Get an extension cord right there for a tub heater. All I had to do is stomp my foot. See, ones that are sensitive, it's nice because you don't have to do a whole lot to get a reaction out of them. But you also have to keep in mind that you don't have to do a lot to get a reaction out of them when you're on them too. So some people get bucked off because they overdid it. Look how pretty she is. So this is Jackson, and Jackson is our only male cat, and he's a huge guy. He's not even full grown yet, I don't think. When your cats don't want you to leave. Bye, kitty, kitty. Goodbye, kitty. I have to go. This horse eats her vitamin like she's never seen food and might not ever get food again. You know, like the kid that eats with their mouth open? When Nakona's around, there's guaranteed not to be any crumb of food anywhere in sight. She will find it. Oh my gosh, what a piglet. Well, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed, and thank you all so much for all of your support. This last month of posting videos every day really has been there's been a lot of growth on my channel, a lot of subscribers. So thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. You guys are helping me reach my goal, which is 20,000 subscribers for 2020. So thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Oh my gosh. Ah. Clover. Hurry up, kitty. Have you ever felt like you've been, like, taken advantage of by a cat? Here. Good night, kitty.